go, let's go. Appreciate you joining me, Reyes. Hi, this is Gilbert Patino, Unstoppable Motivation, Mind Over Sugar. So today we talk about the evil sugar that everyone takes in, mind over sugar. Every day, half of the world wonders how they could stop taking in sugar, and the other half die from it. Why? Because it's an addiction. That's why it's so hard to stop taking in sugar, because it's an addiction. The scariest part is you can find it everywhere and in everything. You have dealers on TV, social medias, grocery stores, restaurants, billboards, ads, commercials, etc. And they tell you it's okay for you to have the sugar, but it's not okay for you. The body was never supposed to take in this much sugar. Hold up, because it gets worse. Now you have so many companies putting hidden sugars in their products so you can go buy them. And you think it's okay, because you might see something that's okay for you. Now listen to this. The FDA is okay with it. Sugar causes heart disease, diabetes, depression, anxiety, acne, aging. It drains your energy, fatty liver, and other health problems. And I could keep on going and going and going, because sugar is the evil of all your health problems. I'm here to show you mind over sugar. Now this I take very deeply to my heart, because I had the addiction. I was diabetic. I became type 2 diabetic. I lived so many years with high blood pressure, digestive problems, anxiety, depression. I had those problems, and I'm here today to tell you that you can beat anything if you get your mind right. If you get your mind to control everything, you can defeat the sugar addiction. Thank you. Yes. Y'all ready? I got a good show for y'all. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Today we are talking about if you need help with your health, I can help you. I can help you. The reason why I can help you, because I can help you. I've been through it. I've been through it. I everything I said right now, which y'all were hearing, hey, I was there. You know, I had high blood pressure. The last thing I had was type 2 diabetes, depression, some anxiety, digestive problems like you wouldn't believe. I had so much problems. I was always in the hospital, and just recently I'm fixing my credit now, because pretty much my bad credit came from being in the hospital, you know, not paying the doctor bills. But I am taking care of that now. A lot of times people, they have health problems, but they avoid them. They avoid them, and they know they have health problems, and they're afraid to go to the doctor. And I don't blame you, but you're afraid to go to the doctor because you know the doctor's going to give you something that you don't want to hear. Because it's not normal for you to feel lightheaded. It's not normal for you, you know, to get dizzy, for you to feel sick all the time. It's not normal. You know, for many years, I was always thinking it was normal. That it was not that I thought it was normal. I knew something was wrong with me. It's just that I dealt with it and kept on and kept on. And I was the first to tell you, man, I didn't want to see no doctor, you know. And now, honestly, doctors never done nothing for me, ever. You know, when I was type 2 diabetic, they gave me the medicine. They gave me the pills, the metformin. And I never wanted to get to the insulin part, because if I would have got to the insulin part, I was afraid that I was going to be like my dad and lose my leg and stuff like that. And my dad passed away in 95, or be like my sister, always injecting myself, you know, with the stuff. I didn't want to go through. I was scared. I was fear. I was a lot of fear. But I had more fear that I was going to fail. Like, I didn't know what to do. I did not know what steps to take, what I was going to do, what to eat, and anything, you know. And everything's in the book. Everything's in my cookbook. And I could call it a book because it's a cookbook, but it also has my story and it has everything in it. And hey Tilly, how you doing? Great to see you on here. So I had to change my life. I had to change my life, man, and it hasn't been easy. You know, it's what I can do. I mean, I'm now it's easy, but it's still not easy because I still work hard on it. I still work hard. I mean, every day, I'm still fasting. I'm still doing the intimate fasting, and everything. And I try to help people all the time. Especially type 2. When I hear type 2 diabetics, I know what they're going through because I went through it. And sometimes, they're to the point where they're giving themselves insulin already. And I get excited when I hear type 2. When they tell me they're type 2, I get excited. And I don't get excited because they're type 2. I get excited because I know we can beat it and we can defeat it. Now, when they say they're type 1, I'm like, well, it's still going to help you if we delete sugar out your life, but you're still going to have to take insulin because your body's no longer making insulin, right? But people that I have coached, that I am coaching right now, like Gilbert Garcia from San Antonio, I think that's where he's San Antonio. He's type 1. I think he just had his leg amputated. But type 1 and type 2 is different, right? But I still was helping him, and he's still doing good for himself. He's still getting away from the sugar, and he was able, last time he told me he was able to get off the high blood pressure medicine. So guess what? That's one medicine that he don't have to take. One medicine he don't have to take. And he's been feeling better. See, type 1, when you start deleting sugar out your life, you don't have that roller coaster ride, because when you're type 1, you're going up and down, up and down, up and down. And so when they tell me, hey, man, you know what? You can't help type 1. Because I go into, on Facebook, they always have like diabetes and stuff like that. And I go in there and say, hey, you know what? Go pick up my amazing cookbook. It can help you. It can change your life. Hit me up. Reach out to me. Go to my YouTube. Go to my bakery, sugarsthedevil.net. There's no reason why you can't enjoy yourself. And I give them all the tools, but they still want to say, you can't help me. You can't help me. Because of everything a doctor has put into their head. Plus, people are not going to trust me. They're not. I know they're not. I hear it all the time. I heard it this weekend. Well, the doctor said this, and the doctor said that. And, I can't go against your doctor. I cannot do that, because then I can get in trouble for it. But before we keep on talking about the doctors, give me a second. Let me see. Let me go ahead and play this real quick. Right here. Attention, my advice is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any health problems. I am not a doctor. I just show you what worked for me. Okay, so y'all know I'm not a doctor, but I show you what worked for me. And it works for me. It didn't only just work for me. Tilly's dropped 76 pounds. And it's not just me. She works hard. She worked hard for where she wanted to be at. And I'm proud of Tilly, and other people. Like Dahlia, Dahlia, she dropped a lot of weight. She's no longer type 2 diabetic, Other people, there's a lot of people that I've helped. Just little things. Like not too long ago, I helped somebody that were driving a diesel, and a diesel you got to get your license your CDL every license every, I don't know how many years, every couple of years. I even helped my brother. And their high blood pressure was high. And they were able to pass it after I showed them, hey, man, you know what? Delete sugar out your life. That's one of the biggest problems with high blood pressure. You see, I have a 14-day challenge going on. And I want to know who started the challenge. Who started the challenge with me? I want to know if you started the challenge with me and if you deleted sugar out your life. Have you took sugar out your house? I say take sugar out your house and replace it with sweeteners. And I already told you the sweeteners you can replace it with. The number 1 is Lakanto monk fruit. Number 2 is stevia. And number 3 is erythritol. And I told y'all the ones and I appreciate you, Criselda. I appreciate you sharing my video and inviting people over here. And that's all I ask for, guys. Let's help the people out there that need help. Sometimes we have a friend of ours, a family member and stuff like that, and they don't want to do nothing for themselves, and they feel that there's no help out there for them. But you know what? There is help. I am the help that people need, because I've been there. I show you all these pictures all the time because these are the ones I got in my office. But I've been there. I've been there. This is 3.5 years ago. I've been there. And just my wife, man. Just my wife. My wife was a size 16 and 18. Today, my wife's a 10, 9, I know for sure she's a 10, And, but it takes hard work to get there. Today, I made my lasagna. I don't know, whoever picked up the book, man, you have to make the lasagna. I made the lasagna today. Delicious. Delicious, man. And you can see it on TikTok. I put a video on TikTok. I always share my videos on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, shout out to everybody on here joining me. Appreciate y'all so much. Y'all mean a lot to me. Thank y'all so much. And everybody on Facebook, thank y'all so much. People that are on TikTok, guys, if you go to my Facebook and you put Gilbert Patino, so Gilbert, and then Patino, Patino, and I'll add you to my Facebook, and you can see me on the Ican, and I know you can see it a lot better than when you're live on TikTok, So it's a lot better. But appreciate y'all being on here, man. Shout out to Michelle. Appreciate you, Michelle, being on here and stuff. Excuse me, and all of y'all. And guys, everyone has some type of health problem these days, right? And if you don't, that's awesome. But even people that go to the gym almost every day, I know personal people that friends of mine that go to the gym. One's, like I said, one's a gym rat and one's into CrossFit. They're all gym down, right? One of them still has diabetes and the other one has anxiety. Now, if you can explain to me why is that, then I'll listen. But I can tell you why is that. The reason why, because they still want to eat all this sugar and they want to put all this sugar in their body and think they can go out there and go to the gym and they can delete that. But you can't erase that because you're taking care of your outside. You still haven't took care of your inside. Where do you think that goes? I mean, honestly, I know if you work out, you say, I worked it out and I'm good now. No, that's not true. As much sugar as you take in, you could work out for days, but you're not going to get that sugar out your system. Right? And you hear all these people say, you know what? We need sugar and sugar gives us energy. Well, that's a lie. That's a lie. Sugar does not give you energy. The reason why you feel you need sugar, because it's an addiction. And when you get sugar, your mind you feel like you're hitting a ping pong machine and you feel like you got the energy, right? But that's not energy. That's the addiction. So you get that little high real quick, and then after that, you fall. And you fall down hard. You got people that, today I was talking to somebody that said, man, I don't know what to do. I've tried this and everything, but right now, I always have to have a Coke next to me, but it's next to my water. Coke next to me. So I said, you have to want this. You have to want this no matter what. Stop making excuses. People that make excuses are going to stay in the same place where they're at next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. They no longer can get help. Especially now, man, with this COVID and this virus going on, and so much that is going on right now. Give yourself a chance. Because I'm sorry to tell you, if you're type 2 diabetic and you get the COVID, you're playing Russian roulette. That's what you're doing. And I'm not saying that I know when God's coming for you and when you're going to die. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that what happens is when a person is type 2 diabetic, this is a virus. I forgot the name. I got so many things going on in mind, coming out of mind. This is a virus, but it's an immune virus. It's an immune virus because You want and see, this is never rehearsed. This is all what's happening right now. I never rehearse my videos. This goes straight to YouTube, guys. If you're watching me on YouTube, this is the real. This is as real as it gets. Make sure you hit the bell. And so it's an immune virus. So if you have type 2 diabetes, it's gonna attack that. If you have high blood pressure, it's gonna attack that. If your liver is messed up, it's gonna attack that. If your lungs, if you have asthma, whatever you might have, it's gonna attack that. And it's going to attack that hard. The reason why people have been passing away, there has been some cases where they tell you, hey, you know what? They don't have no health problems. And then you see that person and that person's this big. Hello, that's a health problem. That's a health problem. If you can't tie your shoe, to go down and tie your shoe without being dizzy and feeling like you're lightheaded, that's a health problem. So when they come on here and say they passed away from the COVID, but they had no health problem whatsoever. Oh, they had a health problem. You know, matter of fact, friend of mine, a good friend of mine, and I don't want to talk too much about it because I get real sad about it, but he just passed away. Just passed away. I wish that he would kept on letting me help him and everything. Unfortunately, people don't keep on doing this. This lifestyle is something that it's hard. The keto lifestyle, and people, they won't do it. They swear they'll do it and they want change and they'll do whatever it takes. But when it comes hard, they give up. But don't think that they just give up on them. They give up on their spouse. They're giving up on their kids. Think about it. Think about it. Because if something happens to you, who you think you gave up on? See, life is precious. Life is what you make out of it. If you don't take care of yourself, you're not gonna make so much out of it. Like I said last time, when I dropped all this weight and when I changed my life and everything, I felt I won the lottery. Like, man, I won this lottery. I felt like I won the lottery. I was happy and still happy. You know? And people say, man, well, Free, how do you feel that you won the lottery? I said, because my health feels amazing. I feel amazing. Can you imagine waking up in the morning for so many years with headaches, pounding headaches? Can you imagine not wanting to wake up in the morning? Can you imagine having to walk around the house with Pepto-Bismol, extra strength Rolaids, all these different kind of pills to get some kind of relief from acid reflexes, from what's that called, gastritis, from everything? Can you imagine not having to go through this again? That's like winning the lottery. You know, every day I would wake up and I would walk around the house and I hated it. I hated it, man. I was hurting. I was hurting every kind of which way you could think of. And these tears are from being happy now. Being happy because my life has changed. God's blessed me. And he continues blessing me. And I can help other people. But I always remember this. This never leaves me. I always remember it. I got pictures on my walls where I'm real big that I use for, I just pass by those pictures and I'm like, man, you know what? That is awesome. That is so awesome, you know? And it is, you know, because I remember I was there. I was killing myself. If you want to bring it out to what it is, I was killing myself. Always drinking sodas, always eating bad, all this sugar after sugar after sugar.
I was never happy until I had this sugar rush. Everything was about sugar. And everything has sugar in it these days. Everything. You know, I grew up I'm born and raised Denver Harbor, and I was born in 1971. So I just turned 50, guys. So 50, look, I look good for 50. So the thing is, if you look at me 3.5 years ago, I look older. Got manchas in my skin, my body. I have all these things that used to pop out. These little I don't know what you want to call them, but they used to pop out on my skin tags, whatever. And all that's gone. I still got some, but none of them is growing anymore. You know. So sugar's an addiction. But I'm here to tell you, you can beat that addiction. Aren't you tired? And I'm talking just in general. But aren't you tired of going to the doctor? Aren't you tired of being sick? Don't give up on yourself. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Do something for yourself. It's going to be hard. Stop letting people tell you what can't be done and what you can done. You can't do what you can do. Because God got you. He has you. Right now we have a lot of fear. We don't want to make changes. We don't want to do this because we have fear. We have more fear than faith. Well, if you're a godly person and you believe in your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, then guess what? Believe in him. Have more faith than fear. And tell yourself, at any time, I might fail. I might fall. Accept that you might fail through your journey. And once you accept that, then you can move forward. Stop being afraid of what can happen, and do what could happen. It happened for me. It continues to happen for me. I used to when I was younger, I used to have people always come up to me and tell me, man, you know, I was always a big guy. Man, Free, bro, you need to change your health, bro. I just get mad. I get really mad. You don't know me. Why what? I'm happy. I'm good. I'm good to be fat. It doesn't matter they call me all these fat names. But who was I lying to? I was lying to myself. I hate people when they used to call me all these fat boy and all these fat names. I hated it. But you know what? Psh, that's me. Fat ass, fat boy, whatever you want to call me. That's me. But what I hate more was the fact that I was sick. People never knew. I mean, they really never knew. I'm the DJ. Hey, I go do my job. They never knew when I got home I was depressed. I was always eating. I could eat at one place and go to the next place and eat. Right? And that's what all these commercials and you could all the time when you see something on social media, because social media plays a big part these days. You see food. They make it look really good. Then they say, hey, you know what? This is how easy you can get it. You can order it and then Dash or whatever it's called, they can drop the food off, right? And we continue wanting easy when easy is not going to make results. Hard work makes results. You know, why did I make the cookbook? I made the cookbook to show people, man, you know what? This cookbook can change your life. I wanted to show people that you can enjoy food, that you still can enjoy all this delicious food. You just have to change some ingredients. You have to substitute some stuff. When I see other people say, hey, they're helping me with keto, and I see what they're eating, are they helping you with keto, or are they starving you? You do know you need fat. Not too long ago, this girl tells me, she says, hey, Free, can you help me? I said, yeah, yeah. She goes, I had somebody helping me, but I'm still hungry. I said, what they help you? She said, well, it's keto. It's keto, also low carb, and she has her own deal and everything. And I won't mention no names, but I was like, show me something. Show me like a meal plan you're doing, right? And then I seen it, I was like, really, man? That looks nasty. That don't even look tasteful, you know? But you got these people that think they know it, that they know the keto lifestyle. But they know what they wanted you to hear. That's all they know. They know they want to make this money off you. That's what they know. But they don't know that they never been there. I know 5 people right now that are on TikTok that's never been there. Why? Because I searched them. I looked for pictures. I looked for stories. I looked for everything. And they don't know what it is to be fat. They don't know what it is to be sick. They don't know what it is to have a health problem. But yet, they want to talk to you about the keto lifestyle. Well, they call it keto diet. I never call it a diet because that's what it's not. It's an amazing lifestyle. One shout I do want to give to a keto coachy. Awesome coach. Awesome. That's a coach coming from another coach. He tells you the science about it, you know? So there is some people that are going to benefit, you're going to benefit from. And there's some people that you're never going to benefit from. There's people that tell you, hey, you know what? Take these supplements. Take these supplements. Well, how much are the supplements? Oh, they're $65, but you know what? We got a sale going on, so I'll give them to you for $45. Well, how often am I going to, you're going to need these every 3 weeks. I'll give you some more, right? You take these supplements, and then they tell you this big-ass lie. They tell you, okay, well, if you take this, you do not even have to worry about eating keto. This right here will put you on ketosis. This right here will put you on ketosis. So what you're saying is that I could eat whatever. Oh, yeah, you could have cheat days, and you just take this shake, and guess what? You'll be right back in ketosis. Well, I'm here to tell you that's a lie. There hasn't been nothing like that. And if there is, I never heard of it. You know? So what I want to do today, I was trying to find a way to be able to help somebody without charging them my fee. Now, I charge $40 a month, which is nothing. I go through your whole journey. A lot of times we spend $40 on stuff we do not need and we're never going to get help from. We go buy food. We buy junk food with it. We go buy all this food at the restaurant with it. And it's never going to help us. So what I want to do, I want y'all to get in the challenge with me, 14-day challenge. And I want you to go pick up my book. Listen what I'm telling y'all. I want you to go pick up my book from Amazon. It's a #1 seller. If you pick up my book from Amazon, I'm going to coach you for 3 months. 3 months. I'm going to coach you for 3 months. In 3 months, I know I can put you on the right track. I know. We do this together. All I'm asking you for is to pick up my book from Amazon, which you're going to benefit from it. Why? Because it's an amazing cookbook. It's an amazing, colorful cookbook. And it's going to help you build your immune system. You know, my book is #1 right now, #1 seller in Amazon, right? But I wanted to do something. I always tell people, go pick up my book, go pick up my book. Believe me, it's not about the money. It's not about that. What it's about is getting you the blueprint to you. So if we talked and you need my help, I can tell you, hey, go to this page. Go look at this. Go look at that. I show you how to build your immune system. That's really important. I show you how to clean your fatty liver because a lot of us have fatty livers. I show you how to clean your liver. When you have a dirty fatty liver, what that means is you have inflammation. That's what that means. Inflammation goes into the oxygen of your blood, to your cells, to everything. And it could hurt you. It starts causing problems with your skin. It starts causing problems with, like, you feel like some arthritis. You got psoriasis. Everything sugar comes from. Everything comes from sugar. Everything. You could even read into it about cancer. When you're taking in sugar, it feeds into the cells of cancer. Go look it up. Everything I share with you guys, I want you to look up. If you want to go look it up, go look it up. So, I don't know who I have on here. And if you picked up my book, thank you so much. All I ask you, if you picked up my book and haven't left me a review, please go leave me an honest review on Amazon. And this is the book. You could take a Snapchat, a picture of it or whatever right now. It's called The Truth, Key to His Life. The Truth, Key to His Life. Now, the reason why I push keto all the time, because it's the only lifestyle that's going to be able to help you delete sugar out your life. And I've been there. Everything I tell y'all, I've been there. I was in the hospital a lot. It was crazy because I go to the hospital a few days, then I'm back to DJing, and the next time I'm in the hospital again. One thing I remember is that nasty soup that I could even smell no more. I couldn't smell it. It would make me sick. I wanted out of the hospital. Well, guys, today, by the grace of God, I haven't seen doctors. I haven't been in the hospital. And I'm real good. I'm real good. So, do you have any questions? Because if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer your questions. Where we at? Let me see where we're at right now. So we're at 33 minutes. Boy, time flies. Time just flies. And so if you haven't picked up my book, go pick up my book. My book is going to help you. I do a lot of things, guys. Thanks to my partners, Trishna Teas. Berry Keto. Berry Keto is my tea. Berry Keto. It's an amazing tea. It has the hibiscus. It has milk thistle. Milk thistle cleans out your liver. The key to taking care of your body is having a clean and good liver, and also kidneys. There's a lot of things that a body is formed of. And sugar, anytime you take sugar, sugar destroys you. Don't let it destroy you. So who has some questions? If you have any questions, let me know, and I'm here to answer your questions. Let me see real quick. Hold on. Is that girl? Oh, that is that girl, Nia. Appreciate you joining. Thank you. And Laura and Monster and Lewis and Mark and Paul, Love, Apache, Maggie, Melissa, Isaiah, Jackie. Oh, we had a lot of people just pop through, man. That's awesome. Appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all so much. And so do we have any questions? Questions, y'all guys. This is how it works. Y'all ask me questions, and I answer y'all. But before we go any further, think of some questions y'all want to ask me. I'm going to play something for y'all. And this is called, what do I want to play for y'all? I guess I'm going to play When the Door Closes. I'll play that. So here we go.
Hi, this is Gilbert Patino with Unstoppable Motivation. When the door closes. This is a sound we do not want to hear. This is a sound we do not understand. Why is this door closing on me? Haven't I been doing the right thing for this door to stay open for me? You question yourself, what did I do? You scream out, why, God, why? Why are you closing this door? You hear it slam, and this is a sound you do not want to hear. You're not ready for this sound. One thing for sure, we do not think at this moment this is going to lead to something more better, something more greater. When one door closes, remember God has a larger door for you to open. It has bigger meanings that have bigger meanings and impact to your life. So whatever you are going through right now, whatever you are going through, do not worry. Because when one door closes, God will have 7 for you to open to lead you to success. That door is closed on us all our life. And look at us, we survived. We're still here because He has always had a better door for us to open. Trust in Him, trust in you. When they close the door, remember there is another one out there for you to break through. Now open that door. That right there was When the Door Closes. I got these motivational speeches that I recorded, that I've done, and they're going to soon they're going to be going to iTunes. You know, I just didn't have the chance to put them together, but they're going to be going to iTunes soon. They're also going to be going to my YouTube channel, Key to His Life TV. And what it talks about is we always have doors closed on us. And we're afraid once the door closes, we just stay in that room and we're afraid to get out that room. We don't know how to get out that room, right? The door closes and we're like, man, you know what? It's the end of the world. We got the door slammed on us and we don't know what to do. All it means is that you got another door to open, that God has 7 doors for you to open. And until you keep on opening all the 7 doors, you're going to find that right door. And when you open that door is going to be so powerful once you walk out. A lot of times we throw the keys away. We forget how great we are because we throw the keys away. We forget how to get out because we no longer have the keys because we hid the keys far away. And that's right there what that's about. You know, because a lot of times we stay trapped. We feel like, man, you know what? The door's shut on me, whether it's a job, whether it's your weight, whether it's your health, whatever it might be. You want to stay in that room and you don't want to come out. But I'm here to tell you that, hey, you know what? There's more doors out there for you. Right now, this might be an opportunity that you feel that's not right here in front of you, but it is. I'm in front of you. And I know I can help you, or I can help your family, or I can help your friends. I know I can help you. 100% know I can help you. But you got to want to help yourself. That's the whole deal. So does anybody got any questions? Y'all don't like asking questions, right? I don't understand why, but y'all don't like asking questions. Let me see if anybody got any questions over here. Let me see. So we still don't got no questions over here, man. We still got no questions over here. But where we at, guys? We're at 39, so I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes. And now we're at 40. Do y'all want 5 more minutes? If y'all want 5 more minutes, I'm going to give y'all 5 more minutes. And they go by real fast, but I'm going to give you 5 more minutes. And what I want to do these 5 minutes, I want to explain to you what I do during the time I'm coaching you. So what I do is I tell you exactly what I did and what it took me to get where I wanted to be at and how I stay where I'm at,
how I stay the size I want to be, how I feel the way I want to feel, and how I was able to get my mind to control my stomach, and how I'm able to have my mind. I'm real strong minded, and I'm growth minded. So I know exactly what it takes to grow, and I got a mindset. I have a mindset when I didn't have one before. Now I have a mindset. See, when you get your mind to control everything, then you solve the problem. Because your mind is the one that tells you, hey, you know what? You need that sugar. You need that crispy cold Coke. You need that crispy Dr. Pepper. Your mind tells you, when I tell somebody, hey man, drink Zevia. Drink Virgils, Virgils. When I tell them this, your mind's already telling you, this is not it. It tastes nasty. Your mind, but when I tell someone, try this, and don't tell them what it is, oh man, this is good. Tastes like Coke. That's exactly how the mind works. You tell your mind, you got no control of your mind. So right away, guess what? Bam, your mind says, hey, we need all that sugar. But when you got control of your mind, your stomach can growl. And you could tell your stomach, we're not hungry. I don't know what you're doing. Probably stretching or something, but we're not going to eat till tomorrow. And if you're fasting, you're going to say to tomorrow, whatever. But the thing is, the beauty is you don't have to do intermittent fasting. I do 20 hours every day, all day, because I choose to do that. I'm OMAD. Me and my wife are OMAD, meaning 1 meal a day. 1 meal a day. That's it. 1 meal a day. Today we ate the lasagna. We're done. Right? Tomorrow's a new day. But the beauty is you don't have to do that. Just do the keto lifestyle. You don't even have to do the keto lifestyle. Just delete sugar out your life. Take sugar out your house. Sugar is only going to hurt you and continue hurting you. I know people right now that are friends that are almost blind. They're almost blind. They can't see because of their diabetes, because of sugar. Can you imagine not being able to see? All because you couldn't see the opportunity to be able to change? Can you imagine that? Some people just give up. Well, I'm diabetic. You know what? I'm diabetic. I got no problem with sticking myself and giving me insulin. I got no problem with that. Oh, I'm diabetic. I got the patch, but I'm good. You're not good. You can still fight that. You're type 2 diabetic. That means you can fight it and beat it. But they choose not to. Why? Because it's too hard for them. As soon as the food's there, oh, I gotta have this. Oh, I gotta have this. That looks good. There's tons of stuff that looks good in here. I don't get it. And I guess it's not for me to get. But when I come and do my shows, I don't do my shows. I know not everyone is going to pay attention to me. I know not everyone is going to do what I tell them. I know that. But I know there's going to be that one person that's going to need my help. And I'm going to help them. I know that. Now, I never knew I was going to be in this position. I never knew this was my calling. I never knew I was going to be doing these shows. I didn't know this. But this is something I have to do now. I want to help people. And I'm passionate about it. I want to help people. Man, you know what? Let me help you. Aren't you tired of having health problems? And that right there, my friends, if you need my help, if you need help with your health, I can help you. My telephone number is 832-715-2557, 832-715-2557. It's this easy. If you pick up my book from Amazon, The Truth Key to His Life, I'm going to coach you for 3 months. My telephone number is right there. You call me. You send me picture of my book and say, hey, I picked up your book or whatever, the ticket, whatever it is. Just show me you got my book. And then I want you to leave me a review after I start helping you. After you drop the weight that you thought you couldn't drop. After you get to the size where you thought couldn't be possible. After we beat all your health problems. That's when I wanted you to leave me a review. So guys, it's on you. If you want me to coach you for 3 months, go pick up my book. I might go longer than 3 months. I love to help people with their health. And I guarantee you, 100% guarantee you, we do it together. I want to win. I want you to win. That's what's important to me. I put God in front of everything I do. So God wants to win. I want to win. And I want to see you win. Hey, guys, I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Have a great night's sleep. Thank y'all for joining me. I know it's kind of late, but thank you for joining me. Into the next video will be Wednesday. Take care of yourself. Be blessed. If you need to reach me, 832-715-2557. I have so many other services I do. So if you need me for anything else, DJing, graphics, whatever you need, hit me up. Add me on my Facebook, Gilbert Patino, or One Sugar is the Devil. Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself.
Sugar is the devil. Keto is life TV.